Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. They're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Pickford running with intent. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also...
Oh no, what a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Driving. Great chance! Goal! England! England take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Beckham plays it short. Towering header! That's put paid to the danger. And he skips past his... Here's a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Stones really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. steaming on.
He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Now who's going to be first to this? Getting up there! Goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. England already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now it's Kane. Kane! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh no, this does not look good. It's run loose here. Kane with an impressive jump. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Greenwood did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out wide. Anderson. Now it's... takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the two sides separated by the game's own... It's Kane! Sensational from Kane! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was the crispest of hits. He just... Greenwood! Engages and forces him off the ball. Adams. James, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Big chance! And that would have been some goal.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
England looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we are back underway. Pickford, purring, chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pickford really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep. It's pretty much standard practice these days.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super. It's Kane! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. England have their second corner now. Kane! Just about within shooting range. Mexico, oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Greenwood has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Anderson goes sliding in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pickford running with the ball. England in a very solid position, 2 to the good. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Is there any... And the finish! He's got away with one there. Oh, what a mistake! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kane with the delivery. Palmer! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runs.
Bellingham concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Entrará al campo número 2.
And that has left him in a heap. Kane is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. And he's managed to get free.
Might want to be careful there.
James, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? In he goes again. Oh, he's hit the bar. Kane with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kane has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Pickford given the lift of his goal. He's free, gets the shot away! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Pickford. Tries one from range. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Pickford driving, and a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
Anderson! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Could be danger here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, that is one way to stop him. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he was quick to react. Palmer. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Anderson with the foul. Anderson has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Good running, strong and purposeful. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England can celebrate. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
That's a little off target. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's the pivot, the one his team hinges around.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn
Stupid, you stupid man.
The reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Busquets. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Decent hit from there. And he can clear it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Otto. Now, can they get him away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is a little undercooked. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking for a runner. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. Zanetti. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Figo. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's looking wide. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, there's the clearance. That's going wide left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Estrella da Amadora are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time.
Great chance! Oh, it's
בן זונה, מודפאקר, תתעורר. בכוונה אתה עושה לי? משתהן אתה.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter? To see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nicely weighted ball. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that has put paid to that. Zanetti. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
מודפאקר, תתעורר, מודפאקר קטן. טומטם, תפרוש וזהו, יא 0-1. מודפאקר. בן זונה, תתעורר.
We get things going again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gabriel. Now Otto, looking for the run. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
It's their second corner of the game. Bullet! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pepe. And it's Varane. Busquets did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's worked it through. And this is Pato. Israel needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Bellingham has created one goal already.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 29.830 espectadores.
Busquets. Bellingham. Odo. That's a sharp pass. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff. Out towards the flank. Chooses to go cross-field. Xavi. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Roberto Carlos. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Benzona, jeżeli nie wysłali taka haja Benzona. What the fuck is...
That has found him in acres of space. And he's definitely... There's the header! Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 21, Alexandre Pato. Número 20.
Yamal running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Número 14. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Estrela da Amadora have reclaimed it. Zanetti. Rui Costa. Pullet getting this one clear. It's gone for a throw-in. "75 minutes played."
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Otto. And that's played in low. Pele. Vigo. Upright and purposeful. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And he's straight offside. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Trossard. Great vision. Yamal's cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Pepe. Oh no, what has happened here?
שרמוטה, ערבי מזדיין בתחת, הפסדת לנו בכוונה, שרמוטה. שרמוטה, פלסטין זונה.
Estrela da Amadora benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
פלסטין שרמוטה, שחקן מזדיין. אבל אתה עושה? פלסטין שרמוטה.
Odo.
Vamos ter 3
Estrela
minutos
da
de
Amadora
compensação.
clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Odo. Zanetti. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Argentina.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Pato's selection here is, of course, entirely logical. There are so very many looking forward to seeing him here.
Couldn't agree more, Peter, when you consider how much he brings to the table. We all know about his qualities on the ball, but what I like in particular are his two signature moves, the diagonal runs he makes into the box at full pace, and then the runs he makes out wide, stretching defences. If he's allowed to do that, his impact could be massive.
Well, his talent level is boundless. He is a boy with bounce in his step. He's having a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance for a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cannavaro. Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me, I suppose.
That could spell trouble. That's been drilled forward. Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Played back into the centre. Busquets has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that is going out for a goal kick. Oh no, what has happened here? Chiellini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Argentina are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
It's Rui Costa! And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Gullit gets into a good position. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Argentina with another corner. So, third corner of the game. He's rising! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Argentina restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Pato is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. A heavy challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Pato. Albert Ferrer. It's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Chiellini. Rui Costa. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Pato. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham plays it in. That has not gone well. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos. Not the most convincing of passes. Rui Costa. Varane with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He has kept it out. What great reactions. This possibly the last play of the half. Roberto Carlos goes short. Vigo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Pato, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Israel get the ball rolling for the second period. And the keeper takes decisive action. And it's Figo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far. That has been slung wide. And that's definitely not his best. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nice-looking ball. Tries to play it through. And this is... Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind. And here's Hullet. Can he get it through? Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's bounced back off the post. He doesn't look too happy with that.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Albert Ferrer. Busquets. Great vision. And it's Messi. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Rafael Varane has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a break. Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries to pass it through. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he has been fouled there. Over to the right flank. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Busquets. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer running with intent. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Mbappe. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Número 7.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And the break in play. Oh, they could be caught out here. That'll be a throw. Spread to the right. Nicely weighted ball. But they've got it again. Crosses it in here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's got away. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Gerrard. And it's Bellingham. Chiellini. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's there to make the challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Cambio en Argentina. Número 5. Lo reemplazará. Número 10.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's a good ball out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Cruyff. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
Palmer. Put it in acres of space out. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Palmer, he is onto this. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece. A finish of true class. They are playing them off the park. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the pass is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele receives it in a wide position.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Pele. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, and they're quick to press here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Here's Del Piero! And he's done it! And we have liftoff! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Après 14 minutes de jeu.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Del Piero. Mateus does really well there. He is strong. And that is not getting there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pele.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Pele. Nice control. And it's Thuram. Vigo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's really well cleared. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vigo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to...
Mbappe! Off the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And that has been cleared. Mateus. Pele. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. And that was very necessary. Tries from a long way out. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Azar. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bigo plays it short. The ball swung in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Goes for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
India have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can clear their lines. Out for a throw. Great vision.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Deftly away. Beckenbauer. Hazard.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Beckenbauer. Distributed tidily. Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cleared without hesitation. It's a really well-measured ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. India go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de souhaiter un excellent anniversaire au gardien du stade. Changement en cours.
Down to business again.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's had a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Bigo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a key interception. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Azar. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
India do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's a pretty loose pass. The ball has bounced loose now. Varane calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele quietly revving up. He's having a pop! Brilliant from Pele! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Azar. That is a great pick out. Not a hint of offside here. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bigo makes a move down the right. Cannavaro. Figo. Mateus. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Azar. Oh, this looks sharp. Azar.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible... There's the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Red Star now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Del Piero. Mateus. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And Del Piero! It's hit the upright. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Azar. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. Mateus. Chance here to counter. And here's Cruyff. Nesta cuts it out. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Chers spectateurs,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position. But I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. McAllister, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's picked his way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely shaped ball. And it's Figo. Look at the space here. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Figo gets into a good position. Crosses it in. Bullish header! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Bale. He is through here. Lovely. Now then. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Al Hilal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And that is well cleared. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Brilliantly cut out. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That's been cut out, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Played towards the front line. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bale. Great ball. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
5 minutes is number 23.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chiellini getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Batistuta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Robson. Not where it came from. Mateus. Now Neymar. Half-time getting close now. And he's there to retrieve it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Neymar. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Bale. And he's gone looking for safety. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And he's straight offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's intervened well there. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick
Any thoughts on all this so far,
please
Jim?
take all
Well,
the
it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Al Hilal get the ball rolling in the second half.
Israel have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that's going to be a booking. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's in on goal. It's Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Al Hilal are looking to go forward now. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al Hilal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. 60 minutes played. And that could set him on his way. Batistuta picks out. He's had a shot! He would have been quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bale puts them all in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's on his own! Decent chance! Goal, Israel! And again they hit the front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Xavi. Figo. That's been slipped through. Baresi calmly anticipates. Forwards and with intent. Pass somewhat off target. That's really well cleared. That has not gone well. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to return it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gets a good foot in there. More and more pressure on the ball here. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now he's running away. Takes a shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Aims beyond the defence. Bale picks it up out wide. Great chance! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. They have stolen level at the last. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Substitution for Israel. Number 8, Hazard. Number 20, Johan Cruyff. Number 23, Ibrahimovic. Number 7.
So we have
Neymar.
movement on both benches.
Number 14,
Back to parity,
Figo.
and there's barely any
Coming
time
on the
left.
field,
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Number 18, Dembele. Number 15,
Mateus.
Yamal.
Now it's Pele.
Substitution in progress.
Cadiolu spots it and intercepts. Cruyff has it in a wide position. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he shoots! Oh, that's a brilliant save! And that signals the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
I'd like to draw your attention.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.